When considering the concept of a dangerously attractive woman through the lens of Carl Jung's analytical psychology, we enter a realm that is as much about depth as it is about allure. Jung's insights into archetypes, shadow, and persona offer a nuanced understanding of the silent traits that make certain individuals irresistibly compelling, sometimes to the point of peril. Here, the word dangerously does not connote harm in the literal sense, but rather the potent effect such a woman has on those around her, drawing others in, challenging them, and catalyzing profound transformation. These traits are not always overt or spoken. Often they are quiet forces shaping the atmosphere, commanding attention without demanding it. Let us explore 5 silent traits that, through Jungian perspective, contribute to the enigmatic magnetism of the dangerously attractive woman. First, there is the aura of self-possession. The dangerously attractive woman moves through the world with a quiet confidence, an inner assurance that is felt more than seen. She does not seek approval, nor does she adjust her essence to fit the expectations of others. Jung believed in the importance of individuation, the process by which one becomes their true self, integrating the conscious with the unconscious. A woman who embodies this process radiates a calm certainty, a sense that she knows herself deeply and is not easily swayed by external opinions. This self-possession is not arrogance. It is a serene acceptance of her strengths and weaknesses. In her presence, others sense that she is grounded, that she has walked through her own shadows and emerged resilient. There is a subtle fearlessness in her demeanor, an implicit message that she is not afraid to stand alone, to confront discomfort, or to face the unknown. This trait is alluring because it suggests depth, mystery, and a promise of stability in an unstable world. Her self-possession invites curiosity, admiration, and even challenge, drawing others into her orbit with the silent gravity of someone who truly knows herself. Second, she wields the power of mystery. Jung wrote at length about the anima, the feminine archetype representing the unconscious, intuition, and the unknown. The dangerously attractive woman is never fully revealed. There are always layers to her that remain just out of reach. Her silence is not emptiness. It is a rich, fertile ground where secrets dwell. She does not disclose everything about herself, nor does she rush to fill silence with words. Instead, she allows space for others to wonder, to imagine, to project their own desires and fears onto her. In her quiet moments, she is both present and elusive, her thoughts hidden behind a gentle smile or a contemplative gaze. This mystery is not a game. It is the authentic expression of a complex inner world, one that she guards with intention. Jung believed that the unknown parts of ourselves, our shadow, hold tremendous power. The dangerously attractive woman is comfortable with her own mysteries. She does not fear them, nor does she feel compelled to explain them away. This trait is captivating because it creates a sense of infinite possibility, a tantalizing invitation to explore what lies beneath the surface. Her silence is not absence, but presence, an invitation to journey deeper, to confront the mysteries within ourselves as we seek to understand hers. Third, she possesses emotional intelligence that is both subtle and profound. Jung emphasized the importance of feeling and intuition as pathways to understanding ourselves and others. The dangerously attractive woman is keenly attuned to the emotional currents that flow through her environment. She listens not only to words, but to tone, gesture, and silence. She senses the unspoken fears, desires, and conflicts in those around her, responding with empathy and understanding. Her reactions are measured and thoughtful. She does not react impulsively or seek drama. Instead, she brings calm to chaos, insight to confusion. Her emotional intelligence is silent but powerful, creating a sense of safety and trust. People find themselves opening up to her, sharing secrets they have never spoken aloud, drawn in by her non-judgmental presence. She is skilled at reading between the lines, discerning what remains unsaid, and offering comfort or challenge as needed. This trait is dangerous in the best sense. It disarms defenses, dismantles masks, and invites authenticity. Her quiet understanding can transform relationships, inspiring growth and healing. Through her emotional intelligence, she becomes a catalyst for deep connection, drawing others into a web of intimacy that is as exhilarating as it is profound. Fourth, she embodies paradox, holding opposites within herself and embracing complexity. Jung's concept of the shadow teaches that we all contain light and darkness, strength and vulnerability, certainty and doubt. The dangerously attractive woman does not seek to resolve these tensions. She lives them. She can be gentle and fierce, nurturing and independent, playful and serious. Her silence is not withdrawal, but the space in which opposites coexist. She does not explain herself or seek to make sense to others. She is comfortable being a mystery, a contradiction, a puzzle. This ability to embody paradox is profoundly attractive because it suggests depth and richness. There is always more to discover, more to understand. She does not flatten herself into a single role or archetype. She is mother and maiden, queen and rebel, sage and trickster. Her complexity challenges others to expand their own understanding, to accept the multiplicity within themselves. In her presence, people sense that it is possible to hold many truths at once, to be both strong and tender, both certain and questioning. This trait is dangerous because it disrupts simple narratives, inviting others into a world where nothing is as it seems, where every encounter is an opportunity for transformation. Fifth, she practices radical authenticity. Jung believed that the path to wholeness required us to integrate all parts of ourselves, even those we fear or reject. The dangerously attractive woman is unapologetically herself, refusing to hide or diminish her truth. She does not conform to social expectations, nor does she edit herself to fit in. Her silence is not compliance. It is a refusal to betray her own integrity. She honors her desires, her boundaries, and her values, even when they are unpopular or misunderstood. This authenticity is silent but unmistakable, an inner fire that burns quietly, illuminating everything she does. She does not seek validation or approval. Her worth is self-defined. Others sense this and are drawn to her, inspired by her example to claim their own truth. Her authenticity is dangerous because it disrupts the status quo, challenging others to confront their own masks and limitations. In her presence, people feel both liberated and unsettled, invited to step into greater honesty and vulnerability. Together, these 5 silent traits, self-possession, mystery, emotional intelligence, paradox, and authenticity, create a powerful magnetism. But why are they dangerous? The danger lies in the transformation they provoke. To encounter such a woman is to be challenged, to be called into deeper awareness, to face one's own shadows and desires. She disrupts comfort, ignites longing, and inspires change. Her silence is not passivity, but potency, a force that reshapes the atmosphere, the moment, and the people who enter her sphere. Let us delve even deeper into each trait, exploring the Jungian insights that illuminate their hidden power. Self-possession, in Jungian terms, is the fruit of individuation, a journey that requires confronting the unconscious, integrating the shadow, and discovering the true self beneath layers of social conditioning. The dangerously attractive woman is not a product of her environment. She is an original. She has faced her fears, made peace with her contradictions, and claimed her power. This process is not easy or quick. It requires courage, introspection, and a willingness to be alone. Her self-possession is earned, not inherited. In her quiet moments, she is centered, not in arrogance, but in humility. She does not flaunt her strength. She simply inhabits it. People sense this and are drawn to her, wanting to know the secret of her confidence. She does not give it away. She invites others to embark on their own journey of self-discovery. The power of mystery is rooted in the anima, the archetype of the unconscious feminine, the realm of dreams, intuition, and the unknown. Jung believed that mystery is essential for growth. It is the invitation to explore what lies beyond the limits of our conscious mind. The dangerously attractive woman embodies this mystery, never fully revealed, always hinting at depths yet to be explored. Her silence is an invitation, not a barrier. She is comfortable with ambiguity, with not knowing, with letting questions remain unanswered. This creates a field of possibility, a sense that anything could happen. Others project their fantasies and fears onto her, seeing in her the reflection of their own unconscious desires. She does not resist this. She allows herself to be a mirror, a doorway, a mystery. Emotional intelligence, for Jung, is the capacity to feel deeply and to understand the emotions of others. The dangerously attractive woman does not shy away from feeling. She embraces it. She can hold space for pain, joy, anger, and love without judgment. Her empathy is silent but profound. She listens with her whole being, attuned to the nuances of every interaction. She does not manipulate. She honors the truth of each moment. This creates a sense of safety, allowing others to be vulnerable, to reveal their deepest selves. Her emotional intelligence is a healing force, a quiet balm that soothes wounds and inspires growth. She is not afraid of darkness. She knows that only by embracing all emotions can we become whole. Paradox is the essence of the shadow, the parts of ourselves that we reject or deny. Jung taught that to be whole, we must integrate these opposites, accepting that we are both light and dark, both strong and weak. The dangerously attractive woman is a living paradox, refusing to be simple or easy to understand. She can be nurturing and fierce, playful and serious, open and guarded. Her silence is the space where opposites meet, where contradictions are held without resolution. This creates a sense of depth, a feeling that she is always more than she appears to be. Others are challenged by her complexity, invited to expand their own understanding, to accept the multiplicity within themselves. Radical authenticity is the final trait, the refusal to betray one's own truth. Jung believed that authenticity is the path to wholeness. It requires us to integrate all parts of ourselves, even those we fear or reject. The dangerously attractive woman is unapologetically herself, honoring her desires, her boundaries, and her values. Her silence is not compliance. It is a declaration of independence. She does not seek to please others. She seeks to be true to herself. This authenticity is dangerous because it disrupts the status quo, challenging others to confront their own masks and limitations. In her presence, people feel both liberated and unsettled, inspired to claim their own truth. These traits are not loud or flamboyant. They are quiet, subtle, and pervasive. They shape the atmosphere, the energy, the possibilities of every encounter. The dangerously attractive woman does not need to speak her power. She lives it. Her silence is a force, a field, a presence that cannot be ignored. In Jungian terms, such a woman is an embodiment of the feminine archetypes: the maiden, the mother, the queen, the sage, the trickster. She is not confined to a single role. She is all of them and none of them. Her power lies in her ability to hold opposites, to embrace complexity, to refuse easy answers. She is a catalyst for transformation, a mirror for self-discovery, a doorway to the unconscious. To encounter her is to be challenged, to be called into greater depth, to face one's own fears and desires. Her silence is not emptiness, it is possibility. She does not give herself away. She invites others to journey inward, to discover their own power, their own mystery, their own truth. The dangerously attractive woman is not a fantasy or an ideal. She is a reality that exists wherever individuals choose to embrace their own depth, their own complexity, their own authenticity. Her traits are not reserved for the few. They are available to anyone willing to do the work of self-discovery, to integrate the shadow, to honor the mystery. In her presence, the world becomes richer, deeper, more alive. And so, as we contemplate the 5 silent traits of a dangerously attractive woman through the teachings of Carl Jung, we see that her allure is not merely personal, it is archetypal. She is the embodiment of the journey toward wholeness, the invitation to embrace all that we are. Her silence is not the absence of meaning, but the presence of possibility. She is both danger and sanctuary, both challenge and comfort. To meet her is to meet ourselves, our hopes, our fears, our longing for depth and transformation. In every encounter, her self-possession offers stability. Her mystery invites exploration. Her emotional intelligence creates connection. Her paradox expands understanding, and her authenticity inspires honesty. These are not traits to be possessed, but qualities to be cultivated, journeys to be undertaken. As we reflect on these silent traits, let us remember that they are not just the province of the dangerously attractive woman, but of anyone who chooses to live with depth, courage, and integrity. In the quiet moments, in the spaces between words, in the silence that holds everything, there lies the true power of attraction, the invitation to become more than we ever imagined. And so, the dangerously attractive woman is not only a figure to be admired, but a call to action, a reminder that the greatest allure comes not from what is said, but from what is lived, quietly, deeply, authentically, in the presence of our own mystery.